Hello, and welcome to my course, Indoor Hydroponics for Beginners. My name is Tracy, and I live on the prairies in Saskatchewan, Canada. So I love gardening and growing my own food, and I've been doing so for many years. But for most of us around the world, you can only grow outside for a limited amount of time each year, mainly because it gets too cold, and for some places, because it gets too hot. So here where I live, the outdoor season is very short, and I'm always kind of sad in the fall when the outdoor gardening season ends and I have to spend many months indoors where it gets very cold, waiting for spring to come so I can fire up my green thumbs again. So about 4 years ago, when another gardening season was coming to an end, I started to explore the idea of how I could bring my gardening hobby indoors and have success growing vegetables and herbs in my home during the winter. So this is when I discovered the hydroponic growing method. So in very simple terms, hydroponics is the method of growing plants in nutrient-rich water without any soil. So in my research, I learned that there was a lot of benefits in using this method over the method of growing in soil. So you can grow hydroponically indoors in a very small space. So whether you live in a house or an apartment or even just rent a room, hydroponics can be done on a countertop. It can be done in a closet, on a small shelf. So it is very space efficient method. Plants grown hydroponically usually grow a lot faster in the water method as opposed to in soil. And you also use a lot less water than you would with the traditional soil gardening method. Another bonus to gardening without soil is the chance of less bugs and insects being in your home, which is another big perk of the hydroponic method. And it's something you can do consistently all year round as it's unaffected by the outdoor weather conditions. So the first thing I tried with hydroponics was to grow some herbs and a few different varieties of lettuce. And after tasting that salad that I had made with herbs and lettuces that I had grown indoors in my home, I was instantly hooked on this new method and eager to learn and try more things. So from there, I started experimenting, growing a whole variety of different things, including tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, strawberries. I even tried beans and peas. And it has been a long road of trial and error, having success growing in the hydroponic method. And there is a bit of a learning curve to this method when you have to figure out, what types of lights do I need and how do I mix the nutrients properly for my plants, and what is EC and pH and why are they important? So 4 years later, I'm still growing hydroponically and I have learned so much on this journey. So now I am by no means an expert in this area and I continue to learn and grow my knowledge, but I just wanted to create an online course for beginners where I can share some of the methods and the techniques that have worked for me that I can share with someone like you so that you can get a jump start on learning this method all in one place and start growing your own food indoors. So this is how my course, Indoor Hydroponics for Beginners, came to be, and I'm so glad that you're here today listening to my story and ready to get started. So my course contains 90 minutes of online step-by-step tutorials that you can watch at your own pace and learn how to grow hydroponically all the way from seed to harvest. The modules will include details on all the equipment that you need, such as lighting, containers, and seeds. I also go into detail on how to correctly mix the nutrients required for your plants, as well as give clear, easy to understand instructions on how to measure and monitor your EC and PC levels in your hydroponic system. A collection of resource materials such as a full equipment list, mixing instructions for your nutrients, EC charts, and a growing progress log are also included in this course. And once you join the course, you become a lifetime member who will receive any updates that get added to the course at no additional cost to you. So here is a sneak peek of what you will be learning to grow in this course. So this beautiful crop of lettuce was started from seed only 31 days ago, and it is ready to be harvested and enjoyed in a salad or sandwich. So if you are ready to start growing food like this, let's dive into the next module and get growing.